Welcome to the California State Library O'Reilly for Higher Education demo. My name is Sophia Louie. I am the Electronic Resources Librarian, and I'm here with Mona Robinson. She's my colleague, the Outreach Librarian. She'll be providing assistance throughout the demo, and we're also here with Amanda Riccio from ProQuest, who would be doing the demo for O'Reilly for Higher Education. So before we get into the demo, I want to do a quick note about accessing O'Reilly for higher education. So accessing O'Reilly, you will want to access it through the link on the online resources page on the California State Library's website, which I'll post a link after this. And you will also need a California State Library card to access O'Reilly. So these are really two important things because we have a proxy that you'll have to log in with your library card. If you bookmark the link of O'Reilly, it might not allow you to access it because sometimes our proxy changes and that'll cause access issues. So that's really important. So if you want to access O'Reilly, just make sure to go to the online resources page and use that link. And if you don't have a library card, it's quick and easy to apply. All California state employees are eligible to apply. It's free, quick, and easy, and also we have lots of resources. All right, so now I'll hand it over to Amanda, and she'll start the demo.
Okay, and hopefully you see my title slide. If not, please let me know. But again, thank you for joining me to talk about O'Reilly for higher education. Again, my name is Amanda. I am one of the customer education trainers here at ProQuest. I've been here for about 2.5 years now. Before that, I was in public libraries for about 8 years before I joined the training team. If you have any questions for me after our session is complete today, please always feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help however I can. And the best way to reach me is the email that you see on the screen, which is training@proquest.com. And I do have a few session objectives for us today. So by the end of our session, we will be able to distinguish the type of content available on O'Reilly and what the benefits are for the academic community, identify what's new in the O'Reilly interface, and also locate content according to your search preferences or the type of content that's available. So to start off with, I'd like to address the question, what is O'Reilly for Higher Education, often abbreviated as OHE? This is a really wonderful resource filled with tons of different content types. The O'Reilly platform offers exclusive content as well as personalized content, which we'll see as we go through our live demo. It is a multimodal learning experience, so we'll see today how many different types of content is available for you. And it contains information from world-renowned experts in technology and business. It currently has about 1.8 million individual users, as well as 4,000 business customers. There are more than 200 editors that contribute to the database, and it also includes hundreds of government agencies and academic institutions. So I briefly mentioned before, over the past couple of years, O'Reilly has had a lot of different updates. And we'll try to go through all of those today. We do have unlimited access or multi-user access. So if you've ever used this in the past, you may have gotten a message as you tried to address some of the content that says you were denied access. You will not see that any longer. Now it is all unlimited and multi-user. The courses are designed to develop the technological skills and training necessary for all future professionals, and we'll see that there are many different types of trainings that are available within the database. It is carefully selected content for multiple types of skills development, and the resources are created and curated by the editors to support common and emerging career paths. So next I'd like to talk a little bit about learning experiences. So again, we have a very broad range of content. I've just mentioned that we have over 200 publishers. These are just a few of the highlighted ones. So besides O'Reilly, we have Pearson, Wharton Digital Press, Wiley, and so on. A very wide range of subject coverage. Again, just a few highlights here. So for example, if we're looking at IT, we have coverage for design, hardware, security, software development, system management, as well as web and mobile. For our business coverage, we have items like professional development, financial accounting, human resources, product and project management, as well as multiple soft skills as well. The platform includes, thousands of hours of video from O'Reilly's global conferences. And we also have curated content, so resource centers, specialized playlists which we'll be taking a closer look at, and everything, of course, curated by O'Reilly's editorial team. We also have multiple types of content available on the platform as well. So we currently have more than 40,000 books that are available to read, as well as about 2,600 audiobooks. We also have more than 400 case studies in the platform now, as well as around 5,000 videos. And we also have multiple interactive tutorials as well. We do have a course selector available within the database. So this is a really great way to find learning experiences focused on a particular area or a topic, easily accessed all in one place. There is a new intuitive learning interface, which we'll be taking a look at, as well as a ton of curated content, depending on what type of subjects and or resources that you're looking for. So in terms of the expanded features and customization that have been added over the past few years, once you start using the database more and more, you will see it being customized for you. So you will see personalized recommendations based on your activity. So the more you start to use the platform, the more recommendations will be displayed on your home page. And you can find the most popular content among users who are interested in the same areas of knowledge that you may have been searching for or checking out yourself. And you can see here under the recommended for you, you're able to select the format to specifically see what types of content that you're interested in. And there is a see more button that we will notice multiple times when we're in the live demo to get a full range of your subject of interest. There are also a number of custom reading features available as well. So these are our tools that support text accessibility and reading. So we can see here, I took a screenshot of a book that I found in O'Reilly. So we see the different options to highlight. You can also add to favorites as well as share any notes that you make while interacting with this particular content. You also have multiple options for customization as well. So you can select from different font sizes as well as background colors and reader width or open font as well. There's also a search bar for retrieving words within the book that you're reading. And you can also pin the table of contents to the right side of any reading page as you are in the database. So to kind of sum it up, what's new in O'Reilly, again, the new interface experience. If you are someone who has used this database in the past, you might have noticed that this has been slowly changing over the past couple years, and it is fully integrated now. We also have an AI-powered search and topic discovery available, which we'll be taking a look at in the live demo. The new navigation features. Courses are now listed by role, skill, and level. And we also have an easier to navigate theme access as well. So lots of new changes, a lot of great updates for this database. So I do want to quickly talk about the new interface that you'll see now every time that you open up O'Reilly to take a look at. So now this is the new homepage. It will give you easy personalized access to all of O'Reilly's content. So you will hopefully quickly find the content that's most relevant to you. So in this first area, you can see recommendations based on previous use of O'Reilly. And you can also see all of the latest content that has been added into the database. And then at the very bottom, you'll see the most popular books, courses, videos, and audiobooks that people have been looking at. Keyword searching is available on any of the O'Reilly pages as well. And whenever you enter a search term, the system will provide topics, titles, and authors that match that term. And you can choose one of these or just press enter to run a search on your term as you'd like. And the system will deliver results that match your term or keyword. And then from your list of results, you can filter them by format, topic, publisher, language, rating, and publication date. And the default ranking is by relevance. But you can also sort your results by popularity, their rating, the date they were added, and the publication date as well. And also, when available in the zoomed in view, users can also scroll horizontally to review key insights as well. We'll also see at the top left of the homepage, we have a Start Learning option. So this provides search options focused on finding courses and books of your interest or getting answers to specific questions. I always like to point out this answer tab. It is a really great feature of O'Reilly. It's a straightforward way to solve technical problems that you might experience. And all you have to do is just ask a question, and then O'Reilly will search across book titles and videos to get you the answer to that particular question. And all you have to do is just type the question as press answer, and it will generate a list of results and take you directly to the answers to the questions. And O'Reilly's content is organized into topics. So there are a few different ways to navigate to these. The easiest is clicking on that topics button in the navigation bar on top of the homepage to explore or view all of the topics that are available. And you can click on the topic names, so business, design, data engineering, and so on, and then specify from there. Or you can also type a term into the search topics box, and you'll see a new list of topic names, including your term. And you can filter the list of items in a topic by format, so books, courses, audiobooks, playlists, and so on. Or you can do by publisher, language, or publication date. And you can browse any of the topics in the drop-down list, or click View All Topics to search for a specific topic of interest. And to search for a topic of interest, you can choose one from the list or type a term in the Search Topics box. And then once you do that, the system will show you matching terms. And you will then see a definition of your topic as well as related topics that may be of interest to you. And then clicking on a related topic will redirect your search to that specific topic. You also have the option to the right of each topic, you will see a follow button. So you can follow any particular topics, and this information will appear on your personal profile. We also have playlists available. So if you're searching through O'Reilly and you'd like to add any type of content to a playlist, you're able to do so. So this includes, books, videos, chapters, clips, anything you'd like. And you can create a playlist by either clicking on the playlist icon next to the item that you're interested in. You can also name your playlists and continue to select content in the playlist at any time. You have the option to keep a playlist private, or you can share it with your institution, or you can also make your playlist public as well for others to search. I also want to point out on the book reader page, you can highlight important sections of content and add your own notes to enhance your learning. And to access all of these, you can click on the Highlights tab in your user profile. Once you do so, on the left, there will be a list of books where you've added highlights and notes, and all highlights and annotations appear below highlights. You can also export your highlights and notes to a spreadsheet if you'd like, and then this will include book titles, chapter titles, highlight date, and links. And it also shows you your highlights and personal notes. O'Reilly automatically saves the books and videos that you've started reading and watching, so you can easily pick up where you've left off. You will find your history on the homepage and also in the menu of your profile. And then the progress bar tells you how much you've completed, and you can click continue at any time to advance your progress. And I always like to mention that we do have a LibGuide that supports O'Reilly as well. So if you have further questions after our training, this is a good place to start. I will give you the link to this at the end of our session today as well. So again, this is our new interface. This is what you'll see every single time that you open up the product. So I mentioned before, as you start to use this product more and more, you will get recommended content depending on what you've been looking at before. I do have my own personal account, but this is also just a general ProQuest training account. So I tend to see everything that the trainers have been searching for. And as you can imagine, with all of the new AI content that's being added within the database, this is mostly probably what I'll see as I go through here today. But we can see the recommended, I have 3 different content types. So I have an audiobook, a course, and a video available for me here. And then as I scroll down on the page, I can see what's been recently added into O'Reilly. A new feature is that you can see the date that it's been added now on the home page. So we can see all of these have been added in the previous month. So I can take a look at these, or I can always see more. And then once I click on this, it will take me to essentially a results page. And I'm not going to scroll through all these because you can see we have a large number of search results that have come up for us. But this is what you'll see anytime that you click on one of those see more buttons. So I've got my recently added. I can always go back and forth with the arrows down here. Recommended for you will be the next section. So again, the more you use the database, the more specific recommendations that you'll see here. Set up the same way. Right now I'm looking at all available formats, but if I'd like to specifically only see, the newest videos or the newest audiobooks that are recommended for me, I can always select one of these. I don't have to hit search, the page will auto-populate, and now I'm just looking at all of the different audiobooks that are recommended for me. And then at the very bottom, I have my most popular. So again, whatever people are looking at this particular moment in time. So those are always kind of interesting to scroll through and see if there are any specific trending topics. I'm sure we will see mostly AI again in here as well, but lots of other topics as well. So I'm going to start off by clicking on the topics button here at the top. So you can see these are kind of the most popular topics that the editors have chosen to highlight within the database to give people a nice starting point. I did get a request to show the new AI content that's available within the database. So I'm going to click on the arrow right here. So now I can get a little more specific about exactly what I'd like to learn a little bit more about. I can view all right here, or if I know specifically that I want to know a little more about natural language processing, I'll just click on this one as an example, and we'll go to the search page. So again, no matter where you start from, if you're looking through the topics, if you're searching through just the basic search bar at the top, if you're clicking on one of those see more buttons, you will always see a screen that is set up like this. This is kind of the general results page that you'll find no matter how you're searching through O'Reilly. So for now, I have my filter highlighted. I've already clicked on this specific topic. If I wanted to, if I know that I want to learn more about natural language processing and I want to see, newly added content in O'Reilly, I can always choose to follow this particular topic, and then I'll be able to see that in my profile. I also have a list of related topics here. So if I, maybe am brand new to AI and I'm trying to learn as much as I can about it, and I'm not sure what some of the more common keywords or related topics are, this is a really nice way to search for them. So I can click on any one of these and be taken directly to that page. And then we'll also see we have a nice little summary about natural language processing up here at the top as well. Right now, I'm browsing through all of the formats. Again, if I'd like to get more specific, I can click. If I'm just looking for courses, I can filter this way. And now you notice once I clicked on this particular format, I got additional filters to choose from. So now if I'm looking for a specific publisher, I can search through all of the publishers if I know I'm looking for a specific one, or I can just kind of scroll through and see everything that's available for me here. Course levels are available now. So right now I'm kind of looking at everything, but if I know that, I'm brand new to this and I don't necessarily want the advanced topics just yet, I can toggle this and maybe just do beginner or do between beginner and intermediate and then hit apply. I've also got publication date and duration available. Again, the default sort by is relevance, but I can change that if I want to see what's the most popular, or if I want to see only the ones that are highly rated and start with those first, I can do so here. Or if I want, the ones that have been most recently added, I can search that way as well. But for now, I'm just going to keep it by relevance and then kind of scroll through so I can see here all of the basic information. I can see, again, we know the filter is by course. I can see that this is labeled as an intermediate course. This one, of course, is the beginner. So I can continue to scroll through all of these. If they are rated, the rating will show up at the bottom of each one. So I think we mentioned ChatGPT. So just as an example, I'm going to click on this course. We'll wait for it to load here. Here we go. Then I'm going to pause it so it doesn't play for us. So And you can see it will play right on the screen. It will autoplay as soon as you click on each one. You have settings that can be found here. So if you want to change the speed or the quality, you can do so there. Of course, come on. We also have picture-in-picture and full screen here as well. There will always be a little description at the bottom of every video. Right now we're looking at the introduction. You can choose to skip through the videos or the courses playlist here. Or if we go to the side of the screen, you can see here, if I, maybe have a playlist and I'm trying to collect all of the courses or the videos that I find that discuss Chat GPT, I can add that to that playlist by just clicking on this button. I only have one playlist at the moment. It's my demo playlist. But if I wanted to create a new one, I can do that easily from this screen by just clicking here. And then once I do that, all I have to do is name it. And then if I want a description, I can add that here. And then I'll create the playlist. We can see the table of contents located on the right side of the screen as well. So if I want to keep this up, I can pin it here. Your progress will be listed here. So now I see I have about 4 hours left in this particular course. If I want to jump to a specific chapter, I can scroll through the bottom here. And if I know that I want to go right to, chapter 3, I can just click on any one of these. And you'll notice when I'm hovering over these, you'll see an additional add to playlist button too. So if I know that I don't necessarily want to watch the entire video over again, but I know that I might want to come back to this specific chapter, I can add just the chapter to my playlist as well. And then all the settings that I mentioned before on the slide deck can be found here. So again, font size, color mode, reader width, and then the font family can be found from this settings button. So lots of nice options, nice newer features here. And I'm just going to go back here and change the format to look at books because I know I was talking about some of the features that we can find from the books as well. So now, of course, because I'm under the books format, my filters have changed. So we still have publishers and publication date. My default sort is still going to be relevance, but now I have book type. So if I know that I only want to look for books, or maybe I'm just interested in articles on this particular topic, I can click right here. I'm just going to keep it on books for now. Okay, and this one is also Chat GPT, so I'm going to click on this one for my example, wait for it to come up. There we go. So again, same setup, summary right underneath it. Recommended and related topic books will be underneath here as well, which we didn't see with the courses, but you will see that if you're looking at a book. Same setup, so table of contents. If I want to add this to my playlist, all of those options are here. If I want to jump to a specific chapter, I can do so. I can also, I have the topic GPT hyperlinked from this page. So if I want more books about just specifically GPT, I can click right on this and be taken to a results page for those. So you can read it right in the browser. Again, if I want to make any notes to this, I can highlight whichever text that I'd like. And then from here, I can highlight, I can copy, or I can add a note if I'd like. And then of course that same add to playlist, the table of contents will always be featured on the right side of the screen. All of my settings again are here as well. So we've kind of gone through all the topics. So no matter what you're searching for, This will kind of be the same path that you use no matter which topic that you're under or which type of content that you're looking at. So I'm going to pop over to the Start Learning. And because we did have a request for the answers, I'm going to go ahead and click on this to start with. So this is where you'll come every single time if you have a specific question. You can type it right in here. And then there are examples of what you can ask. So I don't know if anyone has a specific question that they'd like me to type in. I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, I'll click on one of these so you can kind of see the results that come up for each question. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and click on this one. So I'm going to pretend that I typed this one into the search bar. And so now I can see, I can scroll through. So the first item that came up for me is a book. So it has specifically highlighted the part within the book. So I don't actually have to like click on the book and then search through it and try to see where the answer is. They provided it for me. So we can see here, this is the answer that they are highlighting from my search question. And then I can scroll through and see the entire response. And then I can always scroll back and forth as well. Maybe I didn't like the first answer or it didn't completely answer the question that I typed in. So I can keep scrolling through to see, and then you'll notice that we also have different content types available within these results as well. So I can watch a video if I'd like, rather than reading the written response. And then you'll notice it's specifically pointing out where in the video, so I don't have to watch the entire thing and try to scroll through to find my answer that way. It will automatically pull it and then transcribe the video underneath the answer. So fairly straightforward for asking questions. And then I always like to point out, again, you can always search through topics and then narrow down the filters to courses or books, but you also have the option to click right here as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on courses. And I purposely didn't do this because I wanted to wait for our demo today. So you do have two options every single time that you come to the courses. So you can choose to start from Learn by Role or Build Your Skills. Or if you'd like, you can bypass this and then just click on Show Me All the Courses that we have within the platform. If I click on Build My Skills, now I can see I can search all the skills to type in specifically what I'm looking for. Or they do offer me 25 of the most popular skills that people have been adding and searching for within the database. So if I want to do GPT, I'll add that. Or if I want, machine learning, and we'll say Tableau. And then from here, I can save my selections. And then once I do that, this will generate a list of popular courses for me. And of course, I can still see the ranking. So this is beginner to intermediate. I have the publication date. So this is from March of 2022. And then you'll see the length of each course as well. So just another way to find different courses. Again, you could still go through the topic pages and then click to, filter on courses, and then you can select, your beginner, intermediate, advanced levels or publishers. This is just another nice way if you know that you're specifically looking for a particular skill and you want a course for that, this might save you a couple steps for those. And then from there, it's the same process. I can click on any one of these. It will take me directly to the new window. I can begin right away. I can add to the playlist if I'd like to save it and come back later. And I can also see associated roles, so I can look through those and then it'll list the skill that's covered. So again, I already selected this particular filter, so I know it's GPT is the skill. And it looks like this is one is not highly rated, so I might want to take a look at that and maybe go back to a different one. Okay, so we've gone through the two tabs at the top. Um, Featured, this is just another nice little way to find different types of content within the database. So a lot of users like to search through the expert playlists, and early releases is another popular topic as well. Expert playlists are just, you know, it's exactly what it says it is, right? It's playlists that have been created by mostly O'Reilly experts. I believe I mentioned in the slides that people can choose to make their lists public as well. So you might see, those playlists in here as well. But of course, I've just been looking for AI, so this is the first one that has popped up for me. So I can take a look at this. I can see how many people are following this particular list. So you can scroll through and see all of those. This one, the default is not by relevance, it is by publication date. So that is one thing that's different from the other searches that we've looked through. I'll just click on this first one to take a look at. So now I have the basic description up here at the top, the topic that it covers. If I want, I can follow this one. I can also share this playlist as well, or I can copy it to my own account if I, again, would like to come back to it later. And then I can kind of scroll through and see, okay, I've got a book here, I've got a course, I've got specific chapters pulled from different books. And then I have a subcategory, so generative AI for business, a couple more chapters. And again, if I don't want to save the whole playlist, maybe I just want to have this as my starting point and then kind of scroll through to see the different options of content that I have within it. And I can always save these individually to my own playlists as well. Okay, and then just to quickly point out my profile. So anything that I've been doing in here, any playlists that I've created, any highlights that I've made as I've been going through reading my books, additional settings can be found here. If I'm interested in looking at the history of what I've been searching for, I can find that list here. Or if I want to make any changes to my specific profile, all of those options can be found by just clicking on the little person icon in the corner. And you'll see that on every single page in the database. So just to do a quick example, I know I didn't save any, but I'll just go to this page. If it wants to load, there we go. So again, any playlists that I create will all be listed right here on this page. I only have the one. I have it marked as private. If I wanted to share this with someone else, if I wanted to make any edits to it, I can do so by clicking on the three dots that will be in the bottom corner of all of your playlists. And I can always make a new one at any time from this page as well. So I don't have to wait until I've started searching through all of the different topics. I can just create some right off the bat if I know I'm looking for something in particular. And then you'll see the Discover tab here as well. So again, just recommending those playlists, which are, really good starting points for anyone who's looking for, a brand new topic or looking to kind of build their own playlists. And so you can kind of scroll through this page and see all of this here. And of course, because all the trainers have their own demo accounts, I can see all of the playlists from my organization, and you should be able to as well. So I can go through and see what my colleagues have been searching for here. Anyone has any further questions or anything that you'd like me to point out in the database, I'll stop sharing and then I will hand it back over to Sophia.
I just want to give everyone a huge thank you for attending the O'Reilly demo. We're going to have more demos on our databases in the future, and I posted links in our chat. Here's our contact information. You can contact us at the information services section. That's the section me and Mona work in. There's our email and our phone number, and we are open for you and the public to come visit. We have the Gillis Reading Room, which is very beautiful. So if you have a chance to visit and you're in the Sacramento downtown area, we're open from Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., excluding state holidays. So if you have any questions about services or anything, please feel free to reach out. So thank you again. I hope you guys all have the great rest of your day. The recording of this will be sent out to everyone afterwards. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.